Hello. Oh man. What a day, huh? What a week. Man, it's been like a week since last time I streamed. That is crazy. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Hold on. Wait, let me just put something on, Cuz I'm about ready to start doing something. Well, anyways, I hope everybody is doing all right today. Today is Wednesday, middle of the week, and I know that this week has been, I'll say this week has been really good. It's been really good to me, and I think um, I'm very hopeful about the weekend. So yeah, and I'm excited to be here again. I'm excited to be here and to play some games with everybody. So hopefully you guys enjoy it too. All right. So you can see, we're gonna continue playing Pokemon Academy Life. Uh, we got through a little bit of we pretty much got through the whole like tutorial aspect of it. So hopefully now things are gonna start picking up and we can start picking our routes, pick our starter and all that good stuff. So things are probably gonna pick up now. As opposed to last time where it was like a lot of dialogue and a lot of me just talking and stuff. Okay. All right. So I just remember I have all this stuff. Yep, we skipped that because we did that last time. And now we're just gonna get through the day. So let's just start. It's finally the first day of class. I spent the weekend getting to know this place, so I shouldn't get lost again. I'm getting goosebumps. Let's do this. Ready to get some breakfast? Yeah, never skip breakfast. It's the most important meal of the day. Pretty sure I read a headline somewhere that I said it was misinfo by Big Breakfast. We're heading to the main cafeteria? You got it. Oh, didn't you come with us? I went ahead and checked with the front desk yesterday. They said Pokemon must remain in their rooms or in a Pokeball outside of the room unless authorized by the Academy. So I guess I'm bringing him as long as he stays in his ball? Not sure he'll go for that. Perhaps not then. Yeah, just some Pokemon just don't like spending time in their Pokeballs. I tried putting my Pichu back home in a luxury ball, I thought it'd be cozier. Didn't do anything and cost me a good chunk of change too. Dudes, that's actually pretty dope. It's like you've got rogue Pokemon or something. It's odd. I've never heard of a Pokemon that exhibits that sort of behavior before today. And now I've heard of two. Maybe it has to do something with their evolutionary line? Pichu evolves into Pikachu after all. Whoa, it does? I thought it was a plus one minus situation where they're symbiotic but don't evolve. Then I'll really blow your mind when I tell you about the Raichu. Sorry, Chew, but you're gonna have to stay here until I get back. Unless you want to come along in your Pokeball. Alright, suit yourself. There's some food in my drawer, but don't eat all of it at once. We'll be back after classes are over. And don't sneak out and follow me, got that? Cool. We got that. Yeah? We're going to the cafeteria, aren't we? I figured you wouldn't want to come. I require food to live. Didn't think I had to tell you that one. You could go alone. I could. But you don't want to? The parameters I was operating under have changed. Now I want to go to the cafeteria and eat a delicious breakfast with you. You want my life story, or can we leave it at that? Well, I guess let's go then. Good to have you with us, Happenstance. It's Hilbert. Why? What did I say? Alright. get to the usual morning stuff. Oh, hey, May. Waiting for us long? No. It's good to see you again. I didn't get to see much of you over the weekend. Well, even if Brendan and I were running in the same kind of errands, I wasn't planning on third wheeling the whole time. Speaking of third wheeling, you still haven't met my other roommates besides Serena, have you? Hopefully we'll bump into at least a couple of them today on the way to class. Well, if I see any of them, I'll let you know. Oh, that reminds me, sweetheart. Have you given Manny your phone number? No, I haven't. Good catch there. Here. Cool, I get the phone number of Brendan. Hey, why don't you give Manny your contact info too? That way if my phone's turned off or whatever, he can still reach me. Huh? Oh, sure. If you're okay with that. No problems here. Just get everybody's phone number right now. Just you know what? Everybody just give me their phone number right now. You might as well just give it to me now, because I'll get it later on too. Alright, let's head out. I don't know if that's my stomach or Hildenberg growling, but it's nothing a big plate of eggs won't fix. It's a nice cafeteria. Wait a minute, is that a vending machine over there? That looks like a vending machine, but it's like weird looking. I don't know. It looks weird. It looks weird to me. Also, look at that issue at the top left. Cool. Cake actually looks really good. Damn, this is fancy. I suppose such luxuries were the tad out of reach in Pallet Town. Yeah. Nothing like Kalos, I bet. I heard that in Kalos, even the smallest village has a 5-star restaurant. You've heard a lot of interesting things about Kalos. Hey May, look! They got a basculin tartar. Tartar? Yeah, but you're a vegetarian, sweetie. Oh, of course, I didn't forget. It's just a basculin tartar. Swanky. Damn it. Where is she? Come on out, you. What's that? Oh, look who's joining us this morning. Wait, you didn't tell me. You're gonna say personal space, right, Calamari? I was going to say it, yes, but now it seems redundant to do so. Serena. Callum talked with her a few times over the weekend, but it still seems he's treating her with obvious forced casualness. I'll add that to my list of things to ask about when we're closer. Morning, Serena. Good morning, Manny. Now, don't you look so dashing in your new uniform? Yes, doesn't he? It fits him very well, dare I say. Well, it's certainly a new look. Perhaps I've grown accustomed to seeing you like this. Oh, snap. What's up, Chris? How's it going, man? Hope your day's going well. Yes, perhaps. What kind of mind games are these two playing? Hey, is your doormate Hilda around? Oh, no. I don't believe so. She said she was looking for someone. Uh-oh. What is it, dude? Every time we talk about someone, they show up. So Hilda left. Probably be here any second. Don't be superstitious. It's not that, man. I just don't think we can physically fit any more people in here. You're right. I'll grab us a table. I'll go with him, make sure he doesn't start a fight. I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna go get some grub. Good, just at work. Oh, how's work going? Hope you're not working too hard. Well, yeah. Well, now that your friends have stepped away for a moment, perhaps we can talk? Oh. Yes, we can do that. Oof, cold. Wait, his friends haven't stepped away, I'm right here. It's about the student council. Oh? We've done leadership before, right, Callum? Having membership in the Kobukan student council on our resumes would look really, really good to future employers. I'm not aware of the specifics, but I've heard that Kobukan's student council is extremely hot to get into. Yes, we'd only have a month to campaign. But we certainly bested greater odds together before. It's alright. Yeah. That's good. I mean, at least you have some entertainment right now. So, yeah, I hope work goes well, and you know, you have a good time. Remember Professor Sycamore's internship and how hard we work on getting you that? True. I never would have managed to snag that without your ceaseless support. In any case, I think we should go for it. Since we only have a month to campaign, if we fail, well, there's not a lot of time lost at least. True. This would be a significant time commitment. Far more if we win. But perhaps it's something to look into. Well, we kinda had to decide now. It's our third day here. Sharon guy has already put up posters across half the school, giving speeches in the courtyard. Yes, well, given the policies he exposes, I wouldn't be surprised if the school's administration shoots him dead before the weekend. We might want to be a little less radical to maintain our electability. Yes, a bit. Well, I'm unsure. I truly need a bit more time to decide. Can you give me until tomorrow? Okay, but you will answer me tomorrow, right? I swear it. Alright, let's meet up here tomorrow morning and figure this out then. Bye, Callum. Bye, Manny. Should I be in the student council? Nah, I'm just be like, bye, Serena. Oh no, so she did know I was here. I was starting to wonder. Still doing my music stuff? Yeah, dude. I'm still doing my music stuff. I'm just trying to take a master class right now and trying to get that rolling. Or at least trying to get myself into that sort of like creative mindset, you know? Just by like working on on one thing and just like, so you know how sometimes in classes you have like this one project that you're working on and you just have to like work through that one thing until you get to the next thing. That's kind of like what I'm doing with the masterclass. It's not necessarily like something I'm going to publish or put out, but it's just something that I'm just working on to just practice on and just get myself comfortable again with making music. What's your problem? Huh? She's nice, gorgeous, and obviously head over heels for you. And you treat her like she's a nuisance. And I know you like girls, so why not her? Oh, I apologize, but I simply will not discuss this with you. Well, I obviously chose the wrong thing. Fine. I can tell this is a sore point you've been wrestling with for so much longer than you have known me. Still, get it together. I appreciate the advice. Shall we go? Yeah, let's go get breakfast with the others. Well, damn, I picked the wrong path. Or the wrong thing. She's approaching you. Yeah, got it. Thanks. Why am I sweating so much? Hey, can I help you? Working somewhere with my music stuff? No. See, like, I wanted to work somewhere with my music stuff, but the problem is, it's like, what I want to do with my music is very, like, specific, and to be honest, Denver doesn't lend itself too much to kind of the sort of goals that I want to make with my music. And I'm just kind of learning things on my own right now until I can figure out some sort of plan to possibly just do something on my own. If that makes sense. Because like I do want to be a producer. I do want to make music, but I also want to make my own music too. So it's a little, it's like, I want to be creative for myself, but I also want to be creative for other people. But it's a little hard to balance the two when I'm trying to do creative things, but also make things for myself, or do things for my own sort of like development. I just feel like I have a lot of development to do with my music so far. I think I have a long way to go as far as becoming like a pretty competent producer. Like I want to learn how to do everything really well. So that's why I'm trying to learn kind of like the basics first and then kind of build from there. Even though I already know the basics, I just want to know them really well. Like I want to do them really well. To be like, yeah, I can do this really well. Instead of just, oh, I know how to do that, but not do it as well as other people do. Hi, I'm Bianca. Sharon told me to find the handsome guy in the red hat. So of course I thought it was you, but before that, I thought it was the other guy in the red hat, but he just scowled at me, and then I thought maybe it was the other guy in the red hat, but then he said he had no idea who Sharon was, so now I'm asking you, and I really hope you're the one, because I'm getting really flustered talking to all these cute guys with red hats. Wait, why didn't you ask me? Oh, you're cute, really, but I think Sharon was looking for a student, not a professor. I'm 18. Anyway, are you Manny? Because Sharon's impatient, and that red hat number 1 is at our table arguing with my dorm mate Hilda, and... Wait, did you say Hilda? Oh, you know her? Well, I know of her. She's the only thing that scares Hilbert, apparently. Hilbert is red hat number 1? Oh, okay. Sorry, Maddie. Oh, yeah, does Sharon need me now? I was just about to get some food and sit with my dorm mates. Nope, he just wanted me to give you a message. What, like a mafia don? Man, he sleeps with the fishes. Freelance? Yeah, basically, I want to eventually be good enough to do freelance work, and that way I can just work for myself and not have to like try to get into a company. Because while getting to a company would be nice, I think just freelance work allows me to take on projects that I want to do and not necessarily like, oh, I'm like gonna work on this because the studio tells me to or whatever. I think music wise, I think the landscape's changing, honestly. I think people are wanting different things, and I gotta find a way to keep up with all that. So I'm trying to do different things, branch out from like my usual stuff. That's why I'm taking a master class to try to branch out and try to do different things to make sure that I'm caught up with what's good and you know what's up and coming, basically. But I also do want to experiment with different things too, to kind of create my own little style. The message is, I'd like to talk with you after school. Please meet me here. That's it? Yep. Alright. Alright then. I'll be at the cafeteria later. Mission accomplished. I can't tell if this is just what it's like in the city or if there's something about me that just attracts peculiar characters. Maybe I'm the weird one? I don't know, we're always the weird one. Hey guys! Buddy, what was the holdup? Calamari turned a bit ago. Looks a bit shell-shocked. Just talking to another student. Hey, you didn't say you were gonna stop Hilbert from getting into any fights? What? I thought I did. He was just here a moment ago. Well, I happen to know that the Hilda person he's so terrified of has made contact. Guess it makes sense he couldn't hide for more than 4 days. Dudes don't want to rush you, but homeroom's starting pretty soon. Oh, shoot, you're right. Guess I better cram the rest of this down before we go. Hey, couldn't you like put a piece of toast in your mouth and run to class? I could, but I don't really see why. I have time to finish it here. Never mind. Hey, Callum, will you be okay? I'm 18, not old. My hair is naturally gray. I'm 18, not old. My hair is naturally gray. Alright. Well, we gotta go. Make sure you come with us, okay? Huh? Oh, yes, of course. Just give me a minute. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I have faith I'll get there too. Yeah, because I feel like with my last two EPs that I actually released, I thought I need to start branching out again. So my sort of personal goal is to kind of, with every new release, I just add onto my repertoire. So basically make each release better. Like, I say better than the next, but like different enough to add on to whatever I had previously. Because if you look at my two releases, like the first one's one thing and then the second one kind of builds on it, and they sound completely different, and you can actually hear the progress that I made through both releases. And that's what I kind of want to do with all of them. Got a trend on social media. Yeah, I gotta do that. It's just that I think for me, I'll find a way to do that. It's just hard because you have to be really good to do that on social media. So, yeah. Like, objectively, my music's good, but it's not like trendable. Like, I just need to find something that's gonna be like, oh, this is something that people want to listen to over and over again. And eventually I'll figure that out. Alright, let's go. Last one to the homeroom assignment is a bad egg. Wow, this area of the campus is amazing. See what it says on the facade there? Kobukan Academy. Supposedly, this building has been around nearly a century. It's hard to believe. The condition of this place makes it seem like it was built yesterday. I'm having a difficult time imagining that this will be what I'll be looking at every day from now on. Not that I'm complaining, I'm just excited to be here, same as you guys, right? Huh. I guess I ran a bit too quickly. Whatever. I need to get inside and check the homeroom assignments. There's a cluster of students gathered by the bulletin board. That must be where the homeroom list. Alright. Let's see. Wait. Oak? Professor Oak? Like Old Man Oak? Like my neighbor? Like Bluey's grandpa? He teaches here. The faculty page of the website didn't say anything about this. And why is my name in a different font? Like someone just hand wrote my name in. Well, well, well. I said, well, well, well. I heard you the first time. At least look at me when you're talking to me. But wow, you actually got here before the bell. Still slower than me, but that's natural. In what world have I ever been slower than you? Goal for a side business is to eventually have my own website and sell there instead of eBay, but I need to grow a following first before doing that. Yeah, dude, that is a tall task to do, honestly. Like, the website's a lot better than eBay because I did do research on this. Statistically, like, you should be doing eBay before you do like your own website. I would also recommend you also post on Instagram. But here's the thing too. You can do sales on Instagram too. Like, you put something up and you'll be like, hey, like I got this in stock. Like, this is how much it is, you know, DM me for more info. And all you gotta really do is just make sure you got like relevant tags for it. I'm pretty sure like you could ask like Google or ChatGPT to kind of help you out with that, because it'll give you like relevant tags for like what you're trying to sell, like what you're trying to do. And yeah, I would also just check through Instagram to see like who else is selling stuff on there, and try to see if like you could match the price, or at least be competitive enough to kind of go up against them. And with Instagram, the cool thing is you kind of avoid all the fees with eBay if you sell directly to people. That would just be my recommendation if you're trying to eventually like get all that stuff. Does Insta collect and disperse sales tax? I think if you do it through the Instagram shop, because you can actually do Instagram shop, you can do that. But what I was mainly referring to was just the just like doing direct through DMs and stuff, like just talking with somebody like through DMs and being like, hey, like I'll sell this to you, I'll accept this and this, and then just go with that. But I think Instagram shop does do like sales tax calculations and stuff, and they do like take some fees on top of that. But like I said, if you're just doing direct sales, like that's honestly like I guess like a better tactic than to just do Instagram shop and eBay, because yeah, you get less fees taken away. But yeah, if you're worried about sales tax, I would just auto calculate it, just depending on what your situation is. Because if I do DMs, I have to figure out collecting sales tax, which is why I like eBay, so it does it for me, so I don't worry about collecting all those. Yeah, I would ask ChatGPT on how to do that, because I'm not too sure on how that works, on how to do that. I just know that sometimes I know some people told me that it's like, if you're gonna do like direct sales and stuff, like have that money separate from whatever money it is that you have. Like basically they told me like, oh, make a separate account, just like a separate bank account just for your business. Like don't mix up your finances. So that way all that money is just set aside, so that way when it comes time to do the sales tax and all that stuff, that it makes it easier than to just like have it all mixed in with your money. So it kind of helps you out. But yeah, if you're worried about sales tax, I would honestly keep doing what you're doing with eBay, or try Instagram shop, or look up the stuff about Instagram shop. So this will suck when I do my own website, because I don't have to report sales tax for every sale on IRS. Yeah, that's the downside to doing a business. But I mean, once you figure that out, like everything's gonna be a breeze. I would also, if you have the resources, I would also talk with an accountant, just so that they can kind of walk you through that whole process, so that way you don't have to worry about that in the future. But again, that's probably something that you can probably do down the line when you're more like established and you want to like take things like to the next level, I guess. In this case, making a website. So, which class are you in? Your grandpa's. According to this, you could have told me old man Oak was working here. I would have seen if he could pull some strings. Gramps, are you serious? Why? I thought I told him to. Ah, who cares? Now I have a front row seat to watch you bomb in class. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to your tax guy when you do your taxes. Yeah, dude, totally do that. I would highly recommend to do that. Oh, you're all with Oak? That voice. Oh, hey, you. Long time no see. Did you get lost on the way here? Hey, give me a break. I thought we were done with that. Didn't you say you had fun? Hey, don't get twisted. I had lots of fun. You know this windbag? Excuse me. Don't interrupt the girl when she's talking to her friend. Yeah, right. I bet you don't even know his name. Obviously, it's... Huh? I can can smell her perfume. What's your name again? Oh, it's Manny Red. And personal space. Yeah, Manny, we're besties. It's always been. You're not fooling anybody. Oh wait, Manny. Oh, you're Manny. You're friends with May, right? You know May. I would hope so, being her doormate and all. Okay. I've met Bianca, Serena, May, so flipping of the coin of probability, you're Leaf. That's my name. My god, you better cut the crap. Your acting is so bad, it's pissing me off. Give it a rest, Bluey. I know who Leaf is. I ran into her on the first day here and she helped me out of a tough spot. We were both short on time, so we forgot to introduce ourselves. Like I give the rat tat his ass what happened. You two have wasted my time enough today. I've got places to go and things to do. Smell you later. Smell you? What does that even mean? Yeah, it's Blue, or as I like to call him, Bluey. He said that for as long as I've known him, and I've known him for a long time. Not that I'm particularly proud of it. So he's been smelling you a long time? What a creep. No, that's not how it works. Let's go. We'll be late for first class. Leaf, huh? And Bluey, and me. The same room for the next 2 hours. Every day for the next year. It's gonna be quite the year. Alright. Finally, we get to the meat. The meat! Hey, I can't believe we're in the same homeroom. These coincidences are just piling up today. Small world. Hey, I see you and Lee finally got acquainted. Hey, do you remember the guy I told you when we first met? Turns out you knew him all along. Oh. Manny, since you ran ahead without us, now I can believe how you got lost on the first day. That's okay. A strong sense of adventure is a good thing. I'll never be able to live this down, will I? A boy, stranded in the forbidden territory of the terrible Cheer Squad. Sensing impending doom, he picked his poison and sought refuge in the abyssal bathroom of the fairer sex. It was then a beautiful maiden, a girl he knew nothing about, happened to stumble upon him around the right time, pulling him into the light and guiding him to the sanctuary. Thank you for the epic summary. A curtsy? She's so unbelievably smug. Since you're here, May, I'm assuming Brendan's in another class? Brendan's in class 1A next door. Oh, in your dad's. You should tell your father, Mr. Burst, that his recent article regarding the pros and cons of the invasive bug Pokemon as biological control has been well received. I'm impressed. Got some boxes in today, so you're gonna rip on, open and post polls on eBay. Oh, nice, dude. Ooh, I just had an idea too. Oh, I guess an ad break happened. Wait. You don't have Twitch Turbo. Damn. Why does this ad break always happen in the worst times? I was literally about to say something, and then the ad just happens. I gotta think about doing YouTube streams as well, because YouTube doesn't have as many ads too. I don't like the ads are like minimally invasive, and they're not like huge towards anything. But we'll see. It's just full of ads now. I know. It's full of ads, and it sucks. Just a little longer. Okay. Ads are done. Okay. I was just saying, like, during that app, you get off off of it. No, well, not right now. Like, I just know that the revenue split is like really, it's like really low right now. It's like, I think it's a 60-40 split, or is it a 70-30 split? I don't remember exactly. But I know Twitch is full of ads right now. That's just like, it's just so hard. Like, I want to do Twitch and I also want to do YouTube, but it's like I can't do both at the same time because like OBS doesn't let me stream to both platforms at the same time unless I do like a different platform, like what's it called? Streamlabs. I would have to switch to that, but I've heard that Streamlabs isn't that great compared to OBS. So it's like, I don't know, do I stick with Twitch? Do I go with YouTube? It's like, I think I might just do like a couple of like streams on YouTube, some on Twitch. I think that's what I might do in the future. Just because if I stick to Twitch full time, it's just not gonna. It's just gonna be like a really hectic experience. And I just try not to. Like, I purposely set my Twitch for like ads for like very minimal, because you could actually set how long your ads should run. Like, I think the longest it runs, it's like 3 minutes and 30 seconds per hour. And I was like, let's not do 3 minutes because that's way too long. So I was like, let me just go down to like a minute 30 seconds. That way, you know, people don't have to sit there for very long to watch an ad. So which is better than what it used to what it would be. But yeah. Oh yeah, and I was just saying, like, to your comment about your boxes, I would honestly, like, well, I don't know if you can do this, but you could do like, well, I don't know if you're on TikTok or even have like this option, but you could also do like TikTok live and just open up these packs, and you could try to sell those packs with what's it called? You can try opening those packs to like sell them. Be like, hey, you want this pack? Like, whatever's in this pack, like somebody wants to buy them, like go ahead and, you know, purchase them in the chat or something like that. I've seen people do that, which is not a bad idea to like get people interested in buying your product too. Got hit with 30-second ads in a row. Yep, exactly. That's honestly what happens, and I don't know why it does that, because I think it should have just done like a minute 30-second ad like at the beginning, just so people don't get pre-roll ads when they click the stream. So I'll have to look into that more. I'll see if I can just outright minimize the amount of ads that happen on the platform, because I think honestly for me right now, I don't think it's worth just running ads. It's until, like, you know, I don't do rip and ships. Oh, that's fair. Yeah. You could also just open up the packs on streams and just like be like, oh wow, we got this, and then be like, guys, if you want this card, it's gonna be listed up on my eBay like after the stream or something like that. You could do that. But yeah, something like that. Sam, well, hello, lad. Great to see you are settled in nicely here. Sam, what's going on? Why am I here? Why are you teaching? Why didn't you tell me that you'd be working at Kogan? How? Hey, there's a time and a place for everything, but not now. Ugh, I've heard that before. Also, in front of the other students, Professor Oak, if you'd please. Yeah, of course. Sorry, Sam. I mean, Oak. Professor Oak. Ugh. Anyway, Miss Birch, on the topic of your father. Oh, right. I guess Dad's work in the field's been paying off. For the last couple of years, if it's not a swarm of Beedrill chasing him around, it'd be an Ariados and the occasional Scyther. Ah, well, are you well versed in bug types, May? I assume you gain a lot of experience while assisting your father's work. Yeah, I didn't like them at first, but I'm planning on taking up the bug type elective. I'd like to go to Unova someday. I heard they have really powerful bug types there. I see. So what Pokemon types will the three of you be focusing on this year? Well, there's Bug, and I'm also planning on taking Fire and Fighting. Grass, Electric, and Dragon over here. Solid choices, varied and versatile. And you, lad? I'm not planning on specializing. I'm gonna take classes that help the Pokemon I can get my hands on. I was doing whatnot, but since they changed the $1 shipping, it's not worth it anymore. Wait. They changed the $1 shipping? Wait. So, I've heard of whatnot, but like, what exactly do you do on there? Because I've seen ads for it, but I was just like, this seems like a very much like not a decent platform for what I looked at. Oh shoot. Okay. Never mind, I was just looking at a text. Oh crap, did I say the wrong thing? Of course you are, of course you are. Lad, you never fail to impress me. You're a champion if I've ever seen one. Thanks, Professor Oak, but does that mean it's the right decision? I couldn't possibly tell you that, Manny, but it's the best. It's the one you've made. Yeah, I guess so. Still, I would recommend that for now you focus on at least one dive. You may find it hard to train up your Pokemon if you spread yourself too thin. Well, excellent choices all around. Now I hope all of you are ready. The bell will ring soon, so go ahead and find yourselves a seat. Okay, what the hell, lad? You're on a first name basis with their homeroom teacher? Well, normally I call him Old Man Oak, but I don't call him that to his face. We're not done talking about this. But now though, let's sit together, Manny. Sorry, Manny, but you'll be hopping around classes like a spunk. I bet you have plenty of chances to bond later. So, what do you think of Leaf, Manny? Absolutely charming. She's a lot of fun to be around. Come sit by us. Well, I sure as hell won't be sitting by Bluey. Okay. Oh, live auctions. Okay. But like they changed $1 shipping, so then does that mean like it's more expensive to ship now, or did they just like? Because to me, $1 shipping is not a lot, but I don't know what that looks like for like a seller. Good morning and welcome to your first class at Kobukan Academy. I'll be your teacher for this homeroom. You can call me Oak, but most people simply call me the Pokemon Professor. Oh, I think people took advantage of the $1 shipping, like selling those arcade machines and heavy stuff. Really? I thought Whatnot was just like you buy just cards and stuff and not like arcade games and like heavy stuff, because $1 shipping, yeah, $1 shipping would be a lot to like lose out on, because it's like you're basically shipping something for $1, but it's like, no, it's actually not $1, it's actually way more than that. Yeah, so I can see why they changed it. I see it now. This world is inhabited by creatures we call Pokemon, and people and Pokemon live together by supporting each other. So, I think you could skip this part. I think you're all smart enough to know what Pokemon are. I can't believe we're hearing Professor Oak talk right now in front of us. The man's a legend. I know, my dad's a huge fan of his. He's got all of encyclopedias, A to Z. Oh man, he's gonna flip when I tell him I'm in his class. And outside of Kanto, everyone knows him? Yeah, they were losing money. Now it's normal shipping rates. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, you guys are losing on a lot of money, but the $1 shipping should have just applied to just cards, honestly. Like, you have to. So, I think eBay has this thing where you tell it, like, how big the item is and what it is. And, like, if it's not that size, or I think eBay had that thing. No? That you could tell it what size it was, and then you could actually say, like, if it's free shipping or if it was going to cost, like, a certain amount. I think that Whatnot should have probably done that to avoid all those problems. I didn't know he was looked up by so many people. He's like a superhero to them. To me, he's just my neighbor. Now, something you need to know about this class that is extremely important for your final grade. Last year, everyone who failed to pass this class also failed to graduate. Holy crap! All of a sudden, I don't feel like being in this class anymore. There's one class I can't absolutely screw up. It's this one. Yes, this class is challenging, but if you put the work and keep at your studies, you should pass with flying colors. My job is not to assign you with failing grades, but my job is not to coddle you either. My job is to make sure you graduate the school with knowledge and skills to excel in the Pokemon world, which brings me to my next point. As all you know, Kobokon is a very selective school and demands you to give your best at all times, or you will be surpassed by your peers. The graduation rate for this school is fixed at 80%. It is not for the weak-willed or unmotivated. You gotta be kidding me. Is this a joke? What kind of school life is this? Sounds like people didn't read the website, but I didn't pick up a brochure, so I guess we all have our blind spots. eBay standard white envelope for 68 cents, only for card value 1600. Okay. Got you. Yeah. That sounds about right. Oh, excuse me. Okay. I guess he wasn't the only person who didn't know this. Of course, Blue wasn't phased at all. And I realized I first played Hilderson's class too. He already knew, of course. He isn't surprised. Yes, I just wanted to clear that up. Now, are any of you interested in competing in the Pokemon League after you graduate, just by a show of hands? A few dozen hands. Blue, Hilbert, Leaf. Oh, should I put my hand up too? Take a look around. Now, everyone in the two middle sections, put your hands down. There are fewer than 10 students left with their hands raised. I think I know where this is going. That's the percentage of those who actually qualify for the Pokemon League. And it's even less for those who can make it there. Now, don't let that discourage you. Let's start with some... Where's it staring at something or someone? Yes, did you have a question? I'm just gonna say it right now for all you quitters in the room. I'm getting to the Pokemon League and there's no chance in hell that I'm not. God, why does he always have to be like this? It hasn't even been 10 minutes since class started, and he's already trying to start something. He tries so hard to be cool and fails so hard at it. It's sickening. I'm not stopping until I wipe the floor with every single regional Pokemon League champion. You're looking at the next world champion. Now, please sit down. What was your name again? What? Gramps, it's me. Yes, I know it's you, but what was... It's Bluey. Oh my god, did you actually say that? Balls, man. That's right. Anyway, sit down. This is literally Scarlet and Violet DLC. Wait. There's DLC... Wait. I don't know what this DLC was for Scarlet and Violet. Can you fill me in on that? Because I have no idea what that is. I never played Scarlet and Violet. Nor have I played Sword and Shield, so like, there's a lot of stuff I don't know about those two games. What a load of can't believe. Ooh, he's really glaring at you. Yeah, well, when he gets like this, it's best to just grin and gives him a thumbs up. That just made him louder. I'm liking this class already. Right. I think that's enough talking. I'll take roll now while you're all in a good mood. May. Is May here? Present. There you are. Hilbert. Here. Okay, now Whitney. Whitney, are you here? Absent on the first day. Wait! You go to an academy and take classes? Really? I didn't know that. But I'm guessing it's not like... It's probably not like this. Not like a full-on visual novel and stuff. Or is it? Huh? Who's that redhead that just came rolling in? Oh, I guess that's Whitney. Now she's posing like she finished an acrobatic stunt. Okay. I'm here. Here I am. Not late. I was just waiting for the perfect time to make my grand entrance. She calmly sits down in the empty chair in front of me like nothing happened. I have to say, I'm impressed with the ability to keep a straight face after that performance. Please continue. Alright, I'll mark you on time, but no more of that, you understand? Yes, sir. You can count on me. Very good. Now, Flannery. I don't even know what kind of voice to give it. Sorry, I'm not a big fan of mornings. Fan or not, try to get on class on time from now on. I'll mark you on time too. Yeah, okay. Just kind of intimidating. Reminds me of one of those biker gang chicks that hang out west of Celadon. Anyway, now that she's sitting next to me, I got May to my left, Liner to the right, Winnie in front of me. Behind me is another cute girl. It's just kind of social experiment. I fight a ridiculously unqualified student to Kobokan, but surrounded by attractive women, so they can't focus at all. Well, it's a good thing this whoever set this up didn't know I find guys hot too. I guess. Well, yeah, I don't know. Listen, I don't have a problem with that. It's just not my thing. It's his thing, okay? I guess it's his thing. No vision of the same kind of story so far. Okay, got you. Oh, right. Flannery just sat down. Just looks like she's staring at me. Does she expect me to say anything, or maybe her eyes are just glassy from tiredness? Oh. Okay. Now now that I know that I could say something wrong. Rough morning, huh? Want some coffee? Or say nothing? If I were Flannery, I'd be super pissed off. But would I want some coffee? I don't even know if she drinks. Well, she probably does drink coffee. So I'm gonna just assume, yeah. You want some coffee? Picked some up earlier this morning. Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? Wait, no. That's not it. It has to be more hoarse. I think her voice is more hoarse. Like, I'm sensing I said something wrong. Do I look like a charity case to you? No, you look really tired, so I thought... You thought what? You thought I'd want your handouts? Why didn't you take that coffee of yours and shove it up your... Chill, Flan. I'm sure you didn't mean any of it. Yes, thank you. It's the first day. You should keep it a little on the DL, girl. You have to ease up on Flannery. She's a little rough on the edges in the morning. I understand. Mornings isn't exactly my favorite time of the day either. We're almost late because Flan slept through all of her alarm clocks. They don't work, Whitney. I don't know how many times I have to tell you. I think it's because of your snore is louder than the clocks. I do not snore. Hey, what are you smirking at? I don't snore, you hear me? I believe you. So you're Whitney and you're Flannery. I'm Manny. Nice to meet you, Manny. Keep it down back there. Alright, really gotta buckle down and focus now. Rest of your class passed without incident. Now it's time to pick the honor. Or two things. Taking an elective class raises your proficiency. Your proficiency in a type is equal to the highest level Pokemon can level up to. Pokemon already above that level cap will not be de-leveled, but they also cannot level up. For that reason, it's advisable to focus on at least one type for a while. It will be, however, a while longer before your Pokemon can you begin gaining experience from battles. Okay, so basically the thing is, I go to these classes, right? I can pick whatever classes I want. However, the classes I pick, right, I have to pick something that's right along the lines of the Pokemon that I have, or the type that I have. So, since I have a Pikachu, obviously I'd have to pick something like electric, right? And I have to level this up as much as I can, so that way, like, obviously, like, Pikachu can level up, or, yeah, for that example, right? So, yeah. But since I only have one right now, pretty much the only thing I could do is electric. I could also go to other ones, but obviously right now, like, I would obviously pick electric because it would be pretty cool to do. Hey there. Eh? Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, hi. Can I help you? No, I mean, I don't think so. I was just gonna say hi. Wait, does that mean, you're just saying hi? Yeah, I'm Eddie. What's your name? You don't know my... Of course not. Of course not. It's Rosa. Here to steal the show and your heart. Oh, wow. You have to introduce yourself like that? 6 days a week. It's kind of embarrassing to say that, huh? I never really thought about it before. Well, I mean, you look confident while saying it. I think you could play it off well enough. Aw, thanks, man. Think I'd better think up a new way to introduce myself, though. It's Rosa, stepping into the spotlight. All eyes on me. I'd advise workshopping it. Aw, I had a good feeling about that one. Have you considered, like, just saying, hi, I'm Rosa? Huh? Would you believe me if I said I hadn't? Seems like a weird thing to lie about. Well, I'm not. And if I was, you'd have no idea. Oh? Are you a good liar? The absolute best. I don't know anyone who lies better than me. Let's hear one then. What? You don't trust me? Well, I mean, I'm just telling you something about myself. Why do I need to prove it? It doesn't hurt you to believe it, even if I was lying. So why? Why do I always need to prove myself? Why won't somebody please just believe me? Why does everyone hate? Wait, hold on. I was just curious. I was just... Psych. What? That was a lie. I'm not upset at all. Holy shit, that's potent. Why, thank you. I'm seriously impressed. You're a pretty good actress. Eh? Oh, you mean... Well, thanks. No problem. I wonder if you could use your acting skills in battle, like, to misdirect your opponents. Probably. But my Pokemon will need to know I'm acting too. I'm not sure. I'm not a good enough trainer to be able to teach him that. Well, hey, that's why we're at Kobukon, right? Right. Sounds like you got a phone call. Oh, yeah, I need answers before class starts. Well, hey, good talking to you. We'll chat later. Sure. Spot unfamiliar student. Hi there. Oh, hey, nice hat. Thanks. I got it from... Hold it. Okay. For how long? Oh, 7 more words, I say. 7 more words? What does that mean? Locked on. Southwest Kanto. Huh? I'm right. Right? I mean, yeah. I've lived in Palatine my whole life. And I got the hat from there. So, well, I mean, I actually got it from Old Man Oak. But he lives there too, so... Wait, that doesn't matter. How did you know? I'm pretty good at reading accents. As soon as you said hi there, I knew you had to be from Kanto. But I couldn't tell until I had a bit more to go off of. Cool. Is that useful? Not at all. It's a pretty neat party trick, though. Well, it is pretty neat. What's your name? I'm Annie. Nate. So how'd you end up with that ability? Oh, I've lived all over. Military mom, you know. Guess you could call me an international. No pun intended. What? Hell no. I intend every one of my puns. Puns are the most valid form of humor out there. Only cowards don't intend their puns. Interesting perspective. Not sure I agree, but hey, whatever floats your boat. Water, mostly. Oh, gotta handle something. See you, man. See you around. Huh? Ethan? Huh? Hey, man. Good to see you. Crazy we chose the same first elective, huh? Yeah, kinda wild. You seat taken? Go ahead. Huh? Looks like Loaf is patting the empty seat next to her. You dog, go on and get in there. I'm not going to get in there. I'm just gonna talk. Sure. Hey, another class together. You must feel happy to spend so much time with such a beautiful girl. I'm kind of feeling something different. Oh yeah, let me guess. Is it blessed? Lucky? You're in the ballpark. Oh boy. Attention! What? Some looking guy just burst into yelling in the room for no reason. Is this guy a teacher? What are you maggots still sitting around for? You got Diglett shit stuck in your ears? There's an officer on deck in this electric type class, and his name is Lieutenant Surge. That means get your asses out of your chairs now! Jeez, I didn't know what's going on, but I better do what he says before he kicks the crap out of me. Up! Get up! You recruits better start getting your acts together. Unless you want to feel my combat boots up your adolescent assholes. Hey, you can't treat us like that! Uh-oh. I don't know one bit. You're a teacher here, right? Teachers can't treat students like this. That's against policy, isn't it? Do you think I'm cute, boy? Do you think I'm playing jokes? What? I've been given special permission to teach brats like you the meaning of discipline and respect. If you can't handle the training, then crawl back home and suck on your mama's tits. Stand up straight. I said stand up. Now, out. I won't have any goddamn crying babies in here. Is this for real right now? Huh? Who laughed? That'd be me, sir. Jeez, I'm super sorry about it, but... Just what in the hell you think you're doing, maggot? Oh, come on. More ads? Oh. More ads? Oh. Okay. Is there a way to, like, fix that? How do I... Monetization ads. Wait, what if I do this? Okay, I kind of went in and changed things up. So technically it should only run a 1 minute ad break every 60 minutes. Is that change it up in there. So hopefully that doesn't make things hard now. So now instead of the 1 minute 30 ads, it should be fine now. Yeah, that is kind of annoying, to be honest. Laughing, sir? I thought it was obvious, actually. Oh, wait. Now I get it. I'm laughing at you, sir. I'm sure that came off as confusing. You. What's your name, boy? My name is Nate, sir. Aspertia is my home. Nate, I ought to choke the life out of you right here, right now. Wait, what did I do? I'm asking the questions. Now, what makes you think you have the right to disrespect me in my classroom? Oh, sorry about that. Just all this explosive yelling, screaming, and that big mouth of yours. I couldn't help but think you look like an electrode. You can't say that. He's gonna die. He's gonna straight up die. Well, no shit. I admire your honesty, Private. In fact, I like you. Thanks, sir. I like you too. Don't push it. What? Take note from Nate, ladies. This man has no fear, therefore he has no weakness. I hear you whimpering like that other maggot, and my Raichu will unscrew your head and shit down your neck till it pushes out every hole in your body. Now let's start with a quick 2-mile run on the track. Let's go. I've seen Legless Shuckle move faster than you, ass bags. Oh god, if this is how it's gonna be every class, I might just end it all. Seriously, you just kind of get your head down and hope he doesn't notice.
Self-voicing enabled.
Oh shit. My bad. Think every day will be like this? No, I recognize an actor when I see one. He's definitely put on a show for new students. Well, Rosa, we should probably head out now. Don't want him yelling at us. Talk to you later. Sure. Cool. Increase to 5. Electric types can now reach level 5. Cool. Sweet. Let's go. Finally, some good shit. So, this is a gymnasium. I wonder if this is an official gym sanctioned by the Pokemon League. Most likely not. I didn't read anything on that on the website when I was doing my research. I think it's safe to assume it's just another fancy room in the Academy's collection. Though, other than some old banners lining the walls, this place is barren compared to others. Old banners? Dude, those are the champions' pennants. They're only given to winners of at least national tournaments. Yeah, but they're just banners. If it was the actual champions hanging there, maybe I'd be impressed. That didn't sound the way I thought it would. Yeah, let's just ignore that. Hey, look, there's the rest of the gang. With all them together like that, they really make the room seem a lot livelier. Oh, and then there's Misty. Hopefully she's feeling a bit better since I last saw her. What's her story? Wish I knew. Man, this class is huge. I can actually recognize a few faces now. Looks like Bluey's sitting alone. Kind of surprising. Thought he would have tried to surround himself with people by now. You know that guy? Yeah, we have a history. Oh, so you dated? Ha! No, I still have some dignity. Trust me, his personality is not worth it. I don't know, man. I feel like my standards could lean into limbo for that guy. Ethan. So serious all of a sudden. I'm saying this in full seriousness. Don't do that to yourself. Alright. I'll take your word for it. Anyway, let's go sit over by the gang. Don't want to end up like Mr. Too Cool to be friends. Yes, right. Settle all down. Wait, these guys are teachers? Guy on the left definitely looks like one. Guy on the right looks like those mountain hermits you hear about on TV. Welcome to gym class. I'm Alder and he's Bruno. We'll be your instructors for this year. So I bet you're wondering now what you'll be doing in this class. Well, it'll be just like other gym classes you've probably taken in other schools. Except we're not going to make you change into shorts and play sports. In this school, we'll focus more on training your Pokemon, not your bones. But training your body is important too. Anyway, The real reason why this school has a gym class like this is to prepare you kids for real Pokemon gyms after you graduate. At least for those interested in tackling the league. Can any of you tell me why gyms exist in the first place? That'll be easy. Gyms were created to weed out the skilled trainers from the mediocre trainers. If we didn't have gyms, any trainer could directly attempt to challenge the league, overwhelming its resources. Or perhaps they would try to limit the number of Pokemon people that think they'd make good Pokemon trainers. Wow, that was hard. Not from what I've seen. That's dumb. Pokemon's gyms are just a pain in the ass. Nuh-uh. Do you even know how much bench press equipment costs? You need to use that thing for at least a decade before it starts paying for itself. I'm talking about Pokemon gyms, you idiot. Right, very good guesses. But the main purpose of a gym is to allow trainers who are less experienced to test their skills against more experienced ones on even footing. And that's what we're gonna do in this class. Wait, so you're telling us we're gonna be Pokemon battling in this class? Precisely. Everyone will have at least one battle a day, though we won't be diving into that right away. First, we need to review the basics. You're all busy trying to learn new things that sometimes you forget the most rudimentary skills. What? Are you going to teach us how to catch Pokemon or something? Yes, that's a very important part of the curriculum. Sheesh. Even if some of you think that you have everything you need to know about Pokemon battling, trust me when I say you don't. We've been in this field a lot longer than you have, and we still don't have it down perfectly. As expected, Bluey seems a bit irked by what Alder just said. I hope it doesn't make it seem like he did at homeroom. Oh, excuse me for rambling on like that. Bruno, why don't you tell them more about this class? Very well. This gym was first and foremost designed to be a training ground for students, and as such, it is available for us free to use after class hours. Just bring your student ID, and you will receive unlimited access to its facilities. In addition to the exercise machines available, the gym also contains several battle simulators to allow students to experience what a live Pokemon match would feel like in real time. Excuse me, simulators? Are you saying there won't be any live Pokemon matches here? Incorrect. We will hold live matches here every class. On your own time, you may also hold battles here, but if you wish, well, most battles take place in the Battle Hall. However, the members of the battle team have priority to use the Battle Hall. What's the battle team about? Our school has a competitive battle team for students who wish to take their Pokemon training to the next level. It's a very selective club, so don't think about signing up too quickly. Oh yeah? What does it take to get in there? Impeccable grades, a strong team. So easy. I was not finished. You must also have the vote of your fellow team members. Finally, you must bring something to the team that no one else does. What, like being completely undefeated? Be careful of what you say. Arrogance and strength do not go hand in hand. I'm telling you, it'll be a piece of cake. Who's in charge of the team? I am. Huh? Wait, who is this guy? He looks familiar. Dude, don't you watch any TV? That's Lance. He's the Indigo League champion. Our league, dude. And I guess Bluey better watch his mouth around him. Being accepted to the battle team is one of the highest honors a student can receive in this school. It is not to be taken lightly. Lance, how long have you been standing there? I was just passing by. It's been a while, Bruno. Alder. Ah, indeed. Where are my manners? Students, this is Lance, the advisor of the Pokemon battle team. Pleased to meet you all. So, these are the new students that came in. They look quite capable. I expect great things from all of you. When I was a new student at school, Hey, you're the guy running the battle team, right? Yes. And you should heed the advice of Alder and Bruno. For someone currently at your level, it'd be impossible to get in. What did you say? Oh, here we go. Just because you're some big shot champion doesn't mean you can look down on me. I'm not a big shot champion, nor am I looking down on you. I'm simply stating the facts. Anyway, I'm in a hurry. I have business to attend to and I cannot be late. Alright, it was good seeing you then, Lance. Likewise. Take care, Alder, Bruno. This guy really gonna walk out without saying anything else. He really has to learn to take it easy these days. Well, you heard him. The battle team is serious business. After all, it wasn't luck that our schools produced the most world champions, Elite Four members, and holds records for the most wins at the national tournament. You heard right. The top students represent Kobukan Academy and face off against students from other schools during the Pokemon League season. Oh my gosh, that sounds like so cool. But I think I'd faint from stage fright if I had to do something like that in front of all these people. You do know you do have to get on the team first to even consider doing something like that, right? But anyway, you shouldn't worry about things like that. There are much more important things to take care of after all, like graduating on time. I suppose we can move on to the weight machines. Bruno, would you mind giving the students a little demo? No. After 30 minutes of watching Bruno go through every machine without breaking a sweat, you realize you maybe should look after your body a little bit more. Okay, that's enough for one day, students. Next class, we'll talk about the basics of Pokemon battling and how to deal with Pokemon in the wild. It'll be a review, but don't underestimate the intricacies of the basics. Right, well, so long, students. Enjoy the rest of your day. Looks like next on your schedule's lunch. I gotta handle something at the office. So you're going ahead without me, right? Sure thing. Take care. Alright. Gotta get through this day. Hey, cute guy in the red hat. That's my name, yes. Charon wants to see you. Already? I thought he was gonna wait until after school. So did I. And so did he. And somehow we were all wrong. Isn't that weird? You said it. Well, lead the way. Find your way to Charon's table. Surprised to see a few familiar faces there. You're also surprised to see that this table, which was clearly designed to seat 4, has 6 people crammed into it, not including yourself. You awkwardly insert yourself in and make small talk. So Charon clears his throat, pointedly. Ladies and gentlemen, you're doubtlessly wondering why I've gathered you here today. Not doing anything to dispel this Charon is mob boss notion, then. May I assume you've heard of my intentions toward the student council, then? Yes, that's certainly part of it. As I understand it, you and Callum are still deciding as to whether or not to attempt election? Yes, the short of it, yes. So, what are we here for, Hilbert and I? Excellent question, Hilda. You're here as a representative of the student body. It wouldn't do to decide the future of the student body without the input of its constituents. Ass. Hilbert! I'm sorry, what? I don't represent anyone but myself. Besides, anyone who signs up for the student council is just setting themselves up for failure. This dump has way more problems than a few dozen councils can solve. I understand why you may feel that way. Doubtlessly, others will too. I would still appreciate your input, unenthusiastically though it may be. The jaded, apathetic voter is still a demographic I'm trying to reach. Whatever. Why am I here then? Well, Manny, when we spoke on Friday, you motivated me. I thought I'd sense something in you that could be very powerful if leveraged properly. A sort of inoffensive charisma. Inoffensive? Thanks. It's a valuable skill. And I appreciate your willingness to move our scheduled meetings up. Turns out I was double booked after school. In any case, Manny, I invited you here because I wanted to hear your thoughts on whether you would consider running for student council. They really want me to run, don't they? Do I? Do I not? I don't know, man. Why would I run, though? I don't know. Would this make this interesting? See, if I don't run for student council, I don't get as many interactions, but I think I would. But What if I say no? No, I'll be too busy. Unfortunate. I suppose this saves us the awkwardness of this next question, then. Serena, and possibly Callum, I'd very much like to work with you to become elected. However, I'm not aware of your other positions. It may be that we end up political enemies. Would you share some of the points you intend to run on? Certainly. There's one thing, more than anything else, that I want. Poet domes. After all, we're adults, are we not? And we do not have the freedom to live in nearby apartments. We jolly well ought to have the freedom to live how we wish on campus. Well said. I'm certain this will be a popular position to hold on to, regardless of our personal feelings. Sounds like you guys want to do is put in direct conflict with the administration, especially you, Sharon. Yeah, I mean, if you run a great campaign, if you're running a platform the school doesn't like, they'll just shut you down. There's always a concern, but Kovakon's Academy Student Council has a lot of power and even greater budget. As long as we can get into this council, I think we can defend us from the admin. I believe in you guys. So have you guys seen the garden out back yet? It's so pretty. Thank goodness for Bianca. I can counter and change the topic to something more lighthearted. I've seen it from the outside, but I haven't been in there myself. We should go there sometime. Hell yeah, it'd be a goddamn waste if we didn't. Why? What do you even do in a garden? I was thinking of a picnic of sorts. I hear the scent of the garden is very popular for students during the spring and summer. Why not just eat in the cafeteria? It's cheaper, faster, and we don't have to worry about the wind blowing everything away. It's not the same, Albert. You're right, it's not. Eating on tables is much better than eating on some dirt and grass. Do you really think it's boring? Eating in a boring room surrounded by crowds of people is better than eating with your friends in a quiet garden? Yes. I have to agree with Hilbert. Callum, I thought you of all people would prefer someone with less people around. You're not wrong, but I quite don't like the idea of eating food that's so close to the floor. Who knows what's been on the garden grounds? Well, that's just your opinion. What does everyone else think? I'm fine with anything. Me too. Seems the house is even too slick then. What about you, Manny? Are they really expecting me to decide on this? It isn't exactly a hill I have to die on. Why? Stop making me choose things, please. But honestly, a picnic does sound great. Picnic sounds great. Yes, having a light meal surrounded by nothing but green nature and the blue sky sounds romantic. One can be overexposed to romance. Whatever. It's about the, atmosphere, not the actual meal. The cherry blossoms are full bloom around this time of year, yeah? We don't get that in Unova. Then you can go outside and eat the trees if you want. Everyone who doesn't like a handful of dirt or sandwich in theirs can stay here. It was a suggestion. I still prefer to eat on stable ground, but each to their own. Well, if you wanted to eat in the garden anyway, it's free to access students all day, every day. I was planning on going to get a head start on my psychic and normal classes. In what way did you plan on getting a head start? I don't know. I thought maybe I could get a closer look at any Pokemon that I could find there. So I have something to compare to in class? Is that weird? No, that is a good idea. I was planning on doing something similar. Thanks. Despite Bianca's, ditzy personality, she's an extremely diligent student. In many ways, her focus surpasses mine. Aw, thanks. I'd have to take this seriously after that big bro-hoo-ha with my dad, though. Ah, yes, that was quite a bro-hoo-ha. Bro-ha-ha, whatever that is. Speaking of classes, how do you all plan on handling your studies? Do you think we should hold some sort of study group? Are you concerned that the teachers said about the graduation rate? A fixed 80%? It's very rough. Just a little. There's no need to afraid about something like graduating. I have confidence that everyone sitting here will have no trouble graduating on time. What you should be concerned with is how you spend your time outside of class. Can you guys... Wait. Oops. Go back. Decide on your extracurricular activities yet? Oh, clubs? Sign-ups start next week, right? Yes, and they run into the beginning of May. So you have plenty of time to decide. Oh, yay. I was looking at the gardening club, but I wanted to think about it a little more. Have you decided on a club yet, Shannon? I see no need. I will have my hands full preparing for the student council elections, and even busier if I succeed. Oh yeah, that's right. You guys are gonna be so busy. I'm still on the fence on the student council myself, but as a backup plan, I plan on joining the art club. Very good way to pass the time and unwind. I've heard from my parents that Kobokan's Academy musicals are so impressive that they could be compared to professional ones. If possible, I'd like to join their pit orchestra with my violin. It must be very nice. It must be nice being able to play an musical instrument. That was so hard. All I can play is tennis. Ben, are you joining the tennis team? The school has a tennis team? Can't imagine joining the club. I'll be way too busy. How about you, Hilbert? I can't play tennis. No, I'm talking about if there's any clubs you're interested in. Battle team sounds alright. I'm not surprised. Do you think you have what it takes to succeed there? Why wouldn't I? Unless you're doubting your abilities. You know I'm not. I was just curious to hear your take on the matter. Do you have any clubs in mind, Manny? Clubs? Right now I'm leaning towards Battle Team. I'm gonna be a champion someday. I know a lot of the champions from Kobukan joined the Battle Team. Do you have any experience in Pokemon battling? I wouldn't call myself a master, but I know a thing or two. As a kid, I participated in scrimmages with others and the Pokemon we had around town. But have you ever battled competitively? You can call yourself a Pokemon trainer until you've experienced it. You can hardly call yourself a Pokemon trainer until you've experienced an official match. Well, no. And yet you claim you'll be a champion someday with absolutely no proof, no evidence, not a shred of reason. Yeah, because there's nothing I won't do to become champion. By the way, don't forget whatever club you choose, you should attend as many sessions as you can. Or don't, whatever. It's not like any consequences for skipping. But if you feel like dropping in another club, I'm sure they'll welcome you with open arms. Well, except for the battle team, they'll be very demanding, and rightly so. Thank God, if these clubs had mandatory attendance, I wouldn't be able to attend any of them. Kobokan's clubs are nice because they don't care when you come in, just as long as you do, you have a good time. It's unsurprising given how rigorous our academies are. Extracurriculars are much needed break. All this talk about clubs is making my head hurt. Let's talk about something fun, about how amazing the food is here. Have you guys ever had anything like this back home? I come from Kalos, of course. Though the food here is rather good. Yeah, right, Miss Fancy Pants. For the rest of us, this shit's incredible. I must have hired some stupid expensive chefs. I'm just school funding getting this anyway. You think the results and reputation of this school? Numerous alumni historically have become the most renowned Pokemon trainers and researchers in the world. I believe Diantha actually dropped out of Kobokan to focus on the movie career. Perhaps that's a bad example. As for non-dropout alumni, let's see, there's Alder, Bruno, teaching our gym class, Instructor Koga, Steven Stone, don't forget Cynthia. Next class. Oh yeah, I forgot. That class actually ends up different. Okay. I don't know what type I'm gonna get, but you know what? There's lots of options. I don't know. I mean, I could do any number of classes. Dark, bug, psychic. Should I take a gamble and do dragon? I don't even know if I can catch a dragon yet, but maybe. Or ghost or dark. Well, I know that there's still haven't picked our starters, so let's see. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, so I guess I'll just pick Ghost. Yeah, let's go to Ghost class. Find an unfamiliar student and go to greet her. Hi there. Hello? You wanna know who I am? Yeah? Sabrina. Nice to meet you, Sabrina. You have what you want. You may go now. Alright. See ya. Oh, whoops. Dropped my pencil. What? Do you have an Abra or something? Wait, you're not doing this, are you? Oh my god, you totally are. You dropped this. Oh, that's my pencil. Yes, we've established that. Well, you want it back? Take it. Yes, sorry, thank you. Sabrina. What? How are you able to do that? You don't want to know. I really do. No, you don't. You're trying to figure out how to shift the conversation to you telling me your name. Unnecessary. It's Manny-ran. Yeah. Have you been reading my mind? Obviously. Kind of feel like that's a violation of my privacy. You figure out a way to make me stop and I will. Wait, so it's not up to you? You can't stop reading minds? Yes. Crap. So I really need to be careful what I think around here. Yes. Oh shit. Forgive me for this. What? Are you expecting me to call you a pervert? I mean, it'd be fair. It's not your fault. It's natural. Really, that's really understanding of you. I understand people more than anyone else. I wish I could stop. Don't you dare think that. What? You can't help me. No one can. You're just giving up? Allow me to make a correction. Stay away from me. That's how you can help. Of course, a future champion isn't giving up that easy. Huh? We're in the same class. Looks like it. Small world? Smaller than I thought. Well, I'll never turn down more of you. Want to stay here? Don't mind if I do. Holy shit, what a dive. Whoa. That girl was sitting 2 rows behind us. How did she react so fast? That was a nice catch. Thanks, but it was nothing. No, I'm serious. Your reaction time is insane. I barely reacted myself. Really? You're training for the Pokemon League, aren't you? This isn't really all that impressive. Oh, nah, I'm just messing with you. It's okay if your reflexes are a bit slow. There are plenty of other things to worry about in the big leagues anyways. You didn't have to go and say that. Oh, my name's Gardenia. What is yours? Manny. Nice meeting you, Manny. Hey, if you ever want to buff up your skills, find me outside of class. I used to teach at a gym back in Eterna City. Pokemon gym? Eh? Oh, no, just a regular gym. I mean, I'm only 18. How'd I get a gym, you know? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Oh, looks like Peach is here. Catch you later. Hey, dude, Greenhousey actually asked you to find her outside of class? Yeah, what about it? That's an inn, dude. Not only an inn, she's practically lighting up the path. She's waving those lights up they use at the airports, dude. This is it. Well, yeah, I'll let you know how things go. Oh man, I forgot that Herschel was in this class. It'll be fine. Let's sit over here, far away. Bonjour, my students. How is everybody? Hey, she sounds like Calamari. Oh, Callan. Oh, the lovely boy from home country I met in the hall. Oui. You are much astute. I am Fantina, and I will be your teacher for ghost class. I am also new to the country, so I hope to improve knowledge of local language in this class as you improve knowledge of ghosts. I came to country because I heard a lot about its Pokemon and unique contests, and through my delight, c'est magnifique. Unlike anything I've seen, it is quite amazing how many things have not experienced. We have not experienced and might never experience in the world, no? C'est la vie. But you are all still young. You must not yet realize how big the world truly is. Tell me about it. I wouldn't want to know how it turned out if I spent my entire life cooped up in Newburgh Town. Oh, pardon? I did not mean that. I did not mean to make a mood sad. But the fragility of humanity is quite interesting, c'est pas? Oui, do you know? I read that humans can become ghost types on death. That death isn't the end. Is that true? Or just another fairy tale? What? Ghost types can be humans? Makes it even creepier. Très bien. Oui, it is accepted among many ghost experts and scientists that human spirits are linked to the birth of some Pokemon like Yamask and Drifloon. Oh no. It is? Of course. Why, there are many cases of Yamask reacting to objects and images that relate to their former human selves. This supports the theory that they retain memories of themselves when they're still human. In fact, I have seen cases where Yamask even possess the body of a human to live their lives as humans again. There's an opposing view, though. Oui, some scientists are in the belief that ghosts are not reincarnated humans, but how do you say, effects. The death of being causes another being to come to life. A new being with traits of the old, but not the old, if you will. Yeah, that makes sense. Once someone's gone, they're gone. Now, I am much appreciating the class participation. Let us move on to the main body of the lecture now. Now, continuing with our lecture, I require a volunteer. Oh. To become human spirit for the class. Oh ho 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 ho. C'est placé le doc. Tina continues her lecture. Despite her airy nature, she seems very knowledgeable. Oh heavens, what's this? Look at the time. Au revoir, students. Be sure to check the syllabus for the required readings. Cool. Alright, so we made it through. Return to homeroom as the school day draws to a close. They didn't feel like it dragged on for that long, but all things considered, I'm ready to call it. Judging by the looks on everyone's faces, it looks like they're ready too. Final period burns through when you listen to Professor Oak talk about rather trivial matters. It's weird. I was expecting class with the professor to be a little more, how do I put it, fulfilling? At least that's what my other classmates were making out to be earlier in the day. So far I haven't taken anything out of homeroom. It's especially memorable, other than the scary speech about the school's graduation rate. I can tell by the look in your eyes that you're all quite tired of listening to me prattle on. To tell you the truth, I'm tired of it too, haha. But before I dismiss you, let me give you all a welcoming gift as celebration for your acceptance to Kobokan Academy. Ah, here we go. Finally, the meat. Are those what I think they are? If so, then this class just got a little more exciting. Today, each of you will be taking home a Pokemon for yourself, courtesy of the Academy. In each of these Pokeballs, you will receive a random, unevolved, untamed Pokemon. Consider them your homework for your next year. Hey, I've got plenty of Pokemon back home already. I don't need any more, especially unevolved ones. Regardless of what Pokemon you already own, these Pokemon will be required to stay on hand for the rest of your time at Kobokan Academy. At the end of the year, this Pokemon will be reviewed with yourself along with other potential Pokemon in your party to determine whether or not you can graduate. Great! I just love being forced to take on liabilities. That's the spirit, Bluey. So that's how they do it. I assumed the school wasn't going to be all about good grades, so this is a complete shocker. I'll call you up one by one to receive your Pokemon. Remember, what you get is what you get. This takes me back when I was a kid and Professor Oak gave me shoe. I got a Vulpix. Nice. Vulpix are very rare. I bet whoever has it, I get is equally as rare. Money. Oh, okay, here goes. Moment of truth. Knowing my luck, I'm gonna get a Rattata or Bidoof. God's out there, please. Don't let me down. Wait. Pokeballs here with marked with national IDs numbers. I memorized their numbers. I can just pick whatever I want. That means I can influence my choice here. Old Nine Oaks knows I know the national ID numbers of every Pokemon, right? He wants to give me a leg up here. Oh no! Okay, pick 3 random balls. Pick from 3 from your elective class. Pick 3 from a specific type. Pick 3 from a specific Pokemon. Oh boy. Ah. Now here's a question. How do I pick a specific Pokemon? Or should I do a specific type? Wait, should I do Gotcha? Or should I just do whatever? Because quite honestly, I could do... Let's pick up specific Pokemon, actually. But what do I want? There's like so many, though. Pick from 3 random balls. Pick from 3 Pokemon to your elective class. Let's pick a specific type. Pick from 3. Pick 3 Pokemon from your elective classes? Well, I did Ghost, so technically... Let's see. Pick 3. Ooh, Mistress? Rotom? Litwick. They don't really stand out to me, quite honestly. Let's see, can we reroll? We can reroll. Chinchou. Rotom? Rotom again? Hold on. What if I do a specific type? Let's do Ghost type. Since that's the class we took. Yes. There's Mimikyu. Oh, okay. So I think... Okay. I think I know what's going on. Okay. Let's go back. Let's do a specific type. What are options if we pick Dark? There's Sneasel. There's Sandile. Sableye. Oh, okay. Let's do specific. Oh, so our... Wow, our option... That's a Larvitar. Yo. Wait, you can get Salamence in this game? What? That's crazy. Tyrant. Drampa. That's good. Oh, you can get an Aggron. Rose Seed. Skarmory. Flabebe. Cutiefly. Mawile. Lillipup. Oh, so if you can get a Charmander? Oh. Fuck. Darumaka. Hemor. Mudkip? Interesting. Magikarp? Interesting. Wishiwashi. Turtwig? Interesting. Petlil. Mareep. Chinchou. Rotom. Speel. Snorunt. Cryogonal. Timber. Riolu. Oh, you can get Lucario! Heracross. Zubat. Mirny. Seviper. Trapinch. Jobber. Stunfisk. Starly. Murkrow. Tropius. That's crazy. Oh, dang. All these Pokemon are just good options. Oh, Larvitar's. Oh, dude. Larvitar. Wait. Is Tyranitar a dragon type? Wait, cause I don't think so. Tyranitar. Wait, is it a? No. Dang, I thought it was. Why did I think it was a dragon type? Oh, it's because it knows like dragon type moves. Minior. Minior. What is that? That's from one of the newer games, isn't it? But like I don't what what's a Minior though? It's just rock flying. Oh. I guess it just doesn't. That Liquid is also cool though. Because you get Chandelure. The Chandelure is pretty tight. Not gonna lie. I like Chandelure. I'm sure it's not much. Mimikyu is also really good because it has high special defense too. And it's pretty decent. Pretty decent stuff. The stats are pretty cool. I also like Mimikyu because it has disguise. Sneasel, Bagon. Oh, but then the Salamence though. Wait, I forget. Wait, did we also get the option for... What was the other one? Salamence and... There's another one I was thinking of. But it's probably not in here. Because there was Salamence and then there's another one. Riolu too, but stats are not that great. Potential has a lot though. Potential... Oh! I forgot. Potential is like really good though. Like the more potential, the better the Pokemon. We got routes though. Psychic Fairy. Gardevoir does sound nice though. It would round out the team pretty well. Psychic Fairy. Sigilyph. I'm between Litwick and... Probably Litwick and Ralts, if I'm being honest. Okay, so Ralts has... I don't know what that is. BST. Well, Ralts doesn't have that great of stats, honestly. But the potential is 312, which is very high. And then we got Litwick, who has a potential of 189, but the stats are pretty... They're not great, but they're a little bit better. Ghostfire, though. Ghostfire does cover a lot, though. And I do know of some combos that work really well with Litwick, with ghost types. But then you also got the Ralts. I might go with Ralts because I think in my first play, yeah. Yeah, I think I'd go with Ralts. Ghost Fairy though. Ugh. Yeah. I think I go with Ralts here because it's like it has the highest potential, I think, out of everybody. So I guess we'll choose Ralts. Congratulations, it's a Ralts. This Pokemon is really quite energetic. What? You're not pulling my leg, are you? I am not pulling anyone's leg. It's in your care now. Alright! Ralts, today's my lucky day. I didn't know what to expect, but everything somehow turned better than what I imagined. I knew the gods were looking right after me. Nice Pokemon, man. Thanks. Actually, I was wondering one. Did you get the Pokemon you wanted to? You bet I did say hello to Bulbasaur. Well, I'm gonna keep him in his Pokeball for now, so I don't think he can hear you, but whatever. He's gonna be awesome. Your route should play with my Bulbasaur sometime. It's only natural Pokemon should be best friends like their trainers. Since when were we best friends? You got a route. Ha, that's perfect. I'm gonna regret asking this, but what's wrong with the routes? Oh, nothing really. Except it's not nearly as rare as my Eevee. Haha. What? It must be divine retribution. You're never gonna beat me even at random draws. Once this Eevee evolves, I'll be able to beat any kind of team you're set up against me. You're powerless. I mean, sure, if you want to evolve your Eevee to beat one particular trainer's team, knock yourself out. Yo, let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Blue, this isn't the time or place for that. Shh, whatever. My Pokemon looks a lot stronger anyway. Hey, leave him alone. It's not nice to bully others. Oh, And for your information, there's a lot more to winning battles than type advantage. Just ignore him. What'd you get, May? A Torchic. I love fire types, so she and I are gonna be best buds. I just know it. Torchic really suits you, May. I mean, your bow already kind of reminds me of their fuzzy heads. Hey, you're right. Hear that, Torchic? It was fate. We were meant to be. You guys got starters? Lucky. Starters are pretty cool, but every Pokemon can be great with the right trainer. What Pokemon did you guys get? A Cleffa. It's a different kind of cute compared to my Miltank, but I'll take it. I heard these little types are really rare. I got a cute little Numel. Oh, I'm taking the Fire and Ground Electus, so this is just great. My family back in Lava Ridge had a ton of these. Somehow I never got one. Might not be the best in battle, but I still won them. Really? Isn't it one of the few Pokemon in the world can learn Eruption? I don't know all there is to know about Power Pokemon, but isn't that move super good? Sure. I mean, camera ups are really slow, but they're super fun to cuddle with. So we're just gonna go over, look at our Flannery's 180 personality switch around noontime. Just gonna lurk, huh? What about you, Hilbert? Huh? Oh. I got a Cupchew. Hey, Unovamon. Old territory for you, right? Oh, Cupchew are so adorable. At least until they become Arctic. Hey, are you gonna evolve your Cupchew? Probably. Oh, that's too bad. Can't wait to play with my Torchic. You know, so much fun with my Nincada when she gets here. We could bring her Pokemon from home. The professor said it doesn't matter as long what other Pokemon we may have in our party, so yeah. I'm getting my Dratini and Helioptile sent here tomorrow morning. Need to get them at the Pokemon Center. They've been there for months. If they're anything like me, they can't sit for too long. That's not good. Have you been giving them vitamins at all? Of course. What kind of trainer would I be? Vitamins? Old Man Oak told me. All Pokemon needs are healthy, all natural foods. Should need vitamins. He would have told me, right? What are you all standing around here for? Class is over. Go home already. Alrighty. We got our Pokemon. We got our routes. Ah, sweet freedom. What do you guys want to do now? Sorry, I've got plans. Brendan said he was hungry. Wanted to meet up in the cafeteria after classes. But we just had lunch. You guys are going to stuff your faces again? You're going to get fat. Well, I'm not hungry, but Bettenman wants me to come with, so, I mean, you guys can come with me. Nah, I'm okay. I'm sure Manny and I can find something else to do. Huh? Seems you decided something for yourself again. I dare you to tell me that you have plans today. Point. Yo, let's go, May. Oh, great. Have fun, you two. Give me a call if you need anything, Leaf. I have a massive stash in our dorm. Good to know. Alright, toodles. Oh, boy. So, what do you want to do? I don't really know what kind of stuff you like. Oh, a big fan of running. Great. I won't be doing that. Want to hang out in the lobby while we think of a place to do? Sure, but I don't think I really know any place to go around here. What are you talking about? We can go to the garden, the rec center, the research center, or... Didn't it sound familiar to you? A few friends of mine brought the garden earlier, but for the But for the rest, look, my research in Kokon was more about academics and history than geography. Well, maybe I thought you wised up since last time, but maybe your sense of direction is insanely hopeless. Luckily, you have me. Let's break out the whole map and have a look around the area. We're right here over in the main building above the student center. Now you see the paths on the map? Those are the paths we can take to get to each other. Look, despite the evidence to the contrary, I do know how to read the map. Alright, but if you have any questions about the area in general, just let me know. I'm good. Alright, I got it. Thanks for the help. No problem. Where do you want to go? Me? I didn't say anything about going anywhere. Oh, don't be shy. Come on. Let's go somewhere fun. It's not like you have any other plans right now, right? Oh, why not? You lead the way. Awesome. See, how about the gym? Since the battle hall requires permission to battle there, we would catch some cool battles in the gym. Besides, you look like you usually get to work out. Hey, I'm kidding. It's obvious that you stay in shape, probably go to the gym every day, right? Get all gross and sweaty, huffing and puffing like an overexerted slowpoke. Leaf, I'm begging you. Whoever taught you how to flirt, you need to stop listening to them. Hey, I don't get this from anyone. My technique is 100% a Leaf original. Homegrown and homemade. Fresh from the garden. Your technique puts me in a mood for fast food. What's fast food in this context? Let's not... Doesn't matter. Let's go. Whew. Wow, lots of people here. Looking at them, I'm starting to feel a little self-conscious. It's a bit crowded. Maybe we should try somewhere... What's up? Hold the front door. Is that freaking Rosa? Huh? Oh, yeah. It is. I mean, we took the electric elective together before, right? What? That's a lie. There's no way I didn't notice her. Totally did. Well, whatever. I'm gonna go talk to her. How do you know her? You're kidding me, right? You don't know the Rosa, the queen of PokeStar Studios? One of the most talented actresses ever? Well, I didn't watch many movies back in Pallet Town, and most of what I watched was on VHS, so I'm guessing is a bit older than her. Oh my god. You have so many movies. I have so many movies to show you. She's legendary. She's one of the scene character in Time Geek Traveler gets buried under rubber and her arm is torn off, and she screams and cries so realistically so that if you turn the volume on your TV is too high, your neighbors will call the cops on you. That's great. Oh, and this one time she was feeling love in battles, and the guy who played her love interest actually fell in love with her. He even proposed. I've read about it in a magazine. Huh. I better get more than a hump for introducing you to the best actress that ever lived. It's just, I tend to prefer flicks like Diantha's more, you know? Like old and black and white films. Well, some of her color work as well, but yeah, the old monochromes are nice. I'm gonna be the bigger woman here and let you have awful taste. Oh, that's another one of her films, The Giant Woman. Even without seeing it, I can tell the director's barely disguised fetish. Yeah, it really was. Well, whatever. I'm gonna go talk to Rosa and then we'll be best friends. And she'll cast me in extra in movies. How mercenary. Rosa. Huh? Oh, hi. You must be a Pokemon fan. You must be a fan. I totally am your biggest fan. Oh my gosh, it's Rosa. It's really you. Betty, can you believe it? Sure can. I've seen all of your enemies. You're amazing. Is it really true that when you were filming Full Metal Cop of International Police visited the studio because they actually thought you were an infamous jewel thief? Maybe. But for legal reasons, no. I'm like your biggest fan ever. Did I say that? Whatever, it's still true. Hey, what don't ring them? Can I see your room sometime? Like right now, maybe? Alright, time to interview. Leaf? Be cool. What? Nah, it's okay. I appreciate the enthusiasm. I'm just a student here like you. If I'm not in front of a green screen, there's no reason to treat me any different than anyone else. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I just never thought my idol would wind up so close to me and talking to me face to face like this. Don't worry about it. Hi. But I guess you get why I was a bit weird in class before, huh? I wouldn't say that. but it does explain a couple of things. Well, Miss, I don't think I got your name. Refresh me. Oh, I'm Nate. Leaves my name, and this is Manny. You can call me Manny, kind of the same name, right? Silly? I wouldn't. I mean, that's not the first thing I would say. I know, so silly. Ha ha ha. It's an unspoken rule not to throw your friends under the bus, Lee. I'll remember this. Oh, look at the time. Break's over. Should get back to my workout. Sorry, guys, I gotta run. Literally. Ha, that's a good one, Rosa. Haha, my sides. Alright, nice meeting you. Catch you later. She seems nice. She is so nice. I've heard all these horror stories about actors being huge jerks off screen, but obviously Rose is not anything like that. If I could end up being friends with Rose by the time I graduate, I would be so happy. You guys seem to get along well. You don't think so? Sure, just maybe lay off the brown nosing a little. Excuse me, I don't. Whatever. I'll try to keep it under control. So, do you still want to stay here? This place looks packed. Yeah, definitely not. Let's try somewhere else. Let's go. Oh. You end up wanting to just talk about nothing particular. The Colorado child with night descends. It's that time of day already? Shoot, we need to head back to the dorms before we get in trouble. I was wondering, is it that a big deal if we get caught outside after dark? Do it too often and the academy would suspend you, even expel you. Personally, I love to go out and do stuff, but with so much time and money at stake, it's just not worth it. Anyway, Kobokon's super classy and junk. But Inspira is full of delinquents and thugs that wander out at night. Of course, my ninja skills are more than enough to beat anyone who tries something, but you might want to stay clear. I'm very delicate, yes. Whoops, I didn't mean to ramble on so much about that. It was fun while it lasted. We should really head back in. That's fine with me. Thanks for the tour and tutorial on how to use maps. Good night. Leaf wasn't kidding. This place is like a ghost town once it gets to curfew. Alright, we're back home. Finally back. It's only the first day of class and I'm already feeling like sleeping the rest of the week away. Hey guys. Hey Chew, did you miss me? I'd say he missed you. Ever since I got back, he hasn't stopped staring at the door. He's like a little robot. It's endearing to watch, albeit a little unsettling. Anyway, how did the day go for you overall? All they considered, it was alright. I got a new Pokemon, so pretty cool. Oh, a new Pokemon? Fantastic. I myself received a fletchling in my homeroom with Professor Sycamore. Professor Perch gave me a Mudkip. This little guy evolves into a Swampert. It'll be one of the best ground types from Hoenn. I have homeroom with Hilbert. He got a Cupchew. Pretty sure he's belaying it into Beartic though. Well, what did you get? I got a Ralts, which is crazy because I always wanted one when I was a kid. What? Dude, I got a Ralts as well. No shit, huh? Coincidences just keep piling on between us. So true. Hey guys, you know what's the craziest thing that's happened? We picked the same electives today, same order and everything. The odds of that are quite low. Well, how are you feeling about classes? It's been fairly uneventful thus far, not too different from high school to be honest. But a lot of people say change isn't always a good thing, so perhaps I should count my blessings. Man, I just know those classes are gonna kill me. I've never felt so much academic pressure in my life. Truly? It's only the first day of classes, don't you think that's a bit too early to decry the insurmountable will? Hey man, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, so any class from this place is tough for me at this point, you know? I basically feel, well, nothing's actually started yet. I mean, the classes haven't had any tests, haven't any battles, haven't had to catch any new Pokemon. When will the school year actually begin, you know? Yeah, I get that. You just want to hit the ground running, you know? I feel like we're still, well, in the tutorial. Aw, man. I'm having trouble in the tutorial. I'm doomed, man. Okay. Come on out, Routes. Now that I think about it, Should I give you a nickname? Should I? Ooh, interesting. What kind of nickname should I give friends? Interesting. Let me see here. Let me think. Actually, oh, never mind. Well, Rounce evolves into guard or Kirlia, and then Kirlia evolves into a Gardevoir. So, I think. You know, this is gonna be really funny. Oh man, I just thought of a nickname, but I'm like, no, that's too much. It's too much. Let's see, because I could go for like. I mean, I could be basic and just do like cute nickname, but I don't know. I mean, Routes is small right now, so could be tiny. But I could also do the thing. Psychic. You know what? Screw it. Let's do it. I'm just gonna call him Rem. Call him Rem. Why not? I think Rem would suit you just fine. Yeah, that'll do, Rem. Welcome to the team, Rem. Wow, look at that. He likes you already. It's not too often you find a Pokemon that gets chummy with its trainer so soon after meeting him. Really? Huh. I never noticed. Rem's actually acting basically the same as Chew did all those years ago. Really? Maybe my Pokemon just doesn't trust me yet. No, I don't think that's it. It's actually quite surprising you let Rem out of his room, Manny. I thought we'd have to duck for cover. What do you mean? He's a baby Pokemon. He can't cause that much damage. True, but more to the point, he's not causing any damage. Hold on. I'm confused now. You guys are acting like you expected Manny's buddy to go berserk as soon as you let him out. Why? Will you not? He's a baby Pokemon. As you said, he hasn't received even a milgram of training, but he's just being there patiently. Calamari, you're pulling on a leg, right? That's literally how just Pokemon are. I assure you, the numerous babies thought the Pokemon species Sycamore foisted me during my internship. Beg to disagree. Man, I don't know what to think now. Every Pokemon I ever had took weeks to feel comfortable around me. I thought it was normal, but with these two saying the opposite, maybe I'm just bad at Pokemon. You probably are. Yeah, but let me finish. Whether anyone here is good or bad, Ethan and Manny's experience is not typical. If we were to let our new Pokemon out now, this room would become a disaster. So, you are not one of the odd ones out here, Brendan. Ha, sweet. Hey, wait. Isn't being one of the odd ones out being a good thing? Maybe we can ask Professor Oak about it. I wanted to ask him some questions earlier anyway. Actually, Ethan, which homeroom do you have? Given we got the same starter, and I'm surprised we don't have the same homeroom. Oh yeah, I'm with Professor Cherry. I don't remember that name from faculty page. Yeah, she was a new hire, and she's a lot. Anyway, I'll see if I can get to homeroom early tomorrow. I'll ask Professor Oak about why our Pokemon are weird. Or not weird, I guess. Sounds like a plan. I'm gonna turn in. Night, y'all. Sounds good. What about you two? Ready for bed? Alright. Let's get to bed. Alrighty. Let me just do the save real quick. Overwrite the save. Perfect. All right. Well, that was interesting. Well, not a lot happened, if I'm gonna be completely honest, but at least we got to our starter. Man, I didn't realize how long the tutorial was. See, I would have thought we'd be like already battling right now, but I think there might be like another playthrough's worth of stuff before we get to the actual battling. So I don't know. Maybe my next stream I'll probably do something else just to get like more things out there. Just to kind of send some feelers out to see what else we got. I mean, I have a general idea of what I want to do. Like, I know Fortnite's a thing right now, Fortnite OG, so I might play that a little bit. I might take a look at my games and see what's kind of out there too. So, just trying to see like what's out there, just to see like what. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna check Twitch. I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna check to see what people are watching, see if there's any opportunity for me to kind of grow in a specific category. But you know, ultimately it's gonna be up to me like what I want to do, because after all, it's gonna be my stream, so it's gonna be catered towards what I want. But anyways, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it very much. I appreciate all the support as always, and yeah, so hopefully, let's see, I think maybe I'll stream Saturday. Maybe. If not, I'll do an impromptu stream one of these days. But people will know. So, yeah. But anyways, hopefully things will get settled here, cuz I know Twitch is like super not that great. Okay. Yeah, Twitch is not that great in terms of like discoverability. But you know what? It's been 2 years since I started this. Or 2 years since I actually streamed. But yeah, hopefully things will start shaping up here within a few weeks or so. I think next week though. Wait, will I have time to stream next week? Ooh, probably not, because I'll be out of town. Yeah, so I might have to figure something out. Maybe like a Sunday stream, maybe like a Monday stream. Probably a Monday or Tuesday stream, if I'm being honest. We'll see how it goes. But I'll be out of town like next week. But I'll only be gone for like, let's see, a week. Maybe a week and a half. A week and a half probably. So it won't be too long. But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. Really glad to see people here. Really happy for that. And I hope everybody has a good rest of your day. And yeah, I hope you're blessed. Hope your day goes well. Hope you can accomplish something today that can help you in the future. I don't know. I'm not really good with endings. So, all right. Take care, everybody. Bye.